September 11th. So with the new normal tonight, CNN's Candy Crowley.
It is a kind of political bazaar, a cacophony of causes and beliefs hawked along a sidewalk.
Berkeley Political Review, come and grab a copy.
A blizzard of flyers and posters attesting to the fact that the free speech movement, activism, and yes, anti-war sentiment is alive and well at the University of California in Berkeley. But it is not the same.
There was something happening in the late 60s that has not happened before or since. You know, it was really a magic time. I thought, and most of the people working with me thought, that this was the revolution and there was going to be peace and justice in about 5 years, and we were starting in Berkeley, and we would take care of it.
No, this is definitely not your father's peace movement.
So you have people who are ready to protest before we even bombed, who are like putting up "Stop the War" before we even started the war. And so there's definitely that group here. But I don't think most people fall into that. And this is 2001, not 1968. And this isn't America kind of intervening in some foreign conflict. This is America being attacked and defending itself.
And this is America without a draft. Young men are not being shipped overseas to perform a job they did not sign up for in a war they oppose.
We are a peaceful demonstration. Everybody remember that. We are a peaceful demonstration.
A high-profile protester of the war in Vietnam, David Harris, spent 2 years in jail for draft resistance.
He spent 10 years in Southeast Asia trying to address political problems with armies, and it did not work. And I am not particularly confident that it's going to work this time around.
Do not misunderstand. David Harris wants Osama bin Laden to pay, but he fears that bombing Afghanistan drives Islam into bin Laden's corner and draws America into a larger bloodbath.
For the only time in my lifetime, the United States had a window of opportunity there to credibly speak for the world's victims. We were one of them. You know, another couple weeks of this bombing and that window is closed. And I think that's the window that was going to get us out.
He is older, grayer, and living in a world he admits is not as black and white as he once saw it. But his is still a voice of protest.
I'm sure there will be attempts to set up the people who are not lining up to jump up and down for George Bush's policy as somehow unpatriotic. But we should stamp that one in the bud, too. Nobody's got a corner on patriotism here. Everybody loves their country.
Patriotism and protest are alive and well, living side by side in America. Candy Crowley, CNN, Berkeley, California.
When we come back, we'll update the developments from Afghanistan tonight, a special operations raid near Kandahar. More on that in just a moment.